Over 5 years ago, when I would see the military folks coming back through an airport, and I would see people stand there to greet them, and it was Dallas and Atlanta because that's where most of them come through, and I would think, I wish I lived there so I could do that. I just would love to be able to welcome them home, thank them for serving our country and protecting us. And then 5 years ago this coming August, this USO opened, and I heard about it at the very beginning, and my son's in the Navy, and that's first generation military for us, other than my husband's dad, my dad, of course, in World War II. And so when I heard about the USO here, I thought, I can't be off with him when he's off wherever, but I can do for him, for other young guys and gals, what I'd hope somebody do for my son. And so I started, and I love it because that is the opportunity to serve the ones who are so faithfully serving us and protecting our country.
Here at the Raleigh-Durham Airport, because we have so many military bases here in North Carolina, we serve a lot of guests. In fact, this year we have served a record number of servicemen and women. From our records this year, we have served over 3,000 servicemen and women and their families every single month here at the Raleigh-Durham Center.
Well, my plane ticket that I got, my flight leaves at 3:30 in the afternoon or whatever, and I've been here since about roughly 10 o'clock, 10:30. So if the USO wasn't here, then I'd be losing my mind, basically. I'd be bored, wouldn't have nothing to do. I'm just on leave right now, about to go back home to Montgomery, Alabama. I was walking around the airport, and I just decided to come check out the USO. It's always a comfortable environment, good place to go. They always have food. People are very friendly, help you out with any problems you may have or anything like that. Got big screen TVs, Xbox, computers, everything you could ask for. It's like your own little entertainment system in the airport, so you can even catch a quick nap if you want to, if you're gonna be here long enough. So it's always a good time to come hang out at the USO, and it's really a convenience to all service members, and it really comes in handy, gives you something to do, as well as free food, which we all like, so that's always a plus.
I came in last night at about 10:15, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I was going to get to Camp Lejeune, and they said, well, go to the USO. And I was like, okay, I've been there before. They seem to be pretty nice people, and I walked in, and all it was is like, you see the flags, you see rank insignias, you see everything military, and you see a little place for kids to play, and the most comfortable chairs. I just wanted to sit in them. The people were so nice. They're doing everything they could to help. They called numbers after numbers to try and get me to Camp Lejeune, and they calmed me down a lot. And there was other military personnel here that also were like, oh, don't be so worried. The people are nice, and they were some of the nicest people I've ever met. They have phones and computers, so you could still get a hold of family and tell them how you're doing. And it just felt amazing, and my day so far has been the most relaxed day I've had in quite a long time, even being at home.
I got involved with the USO largely due to the fact that I'm prior military, U.S. Navy. Sometimes whatever can go wrong will go wrong in terms of the troops flying out or coming in. Thankfully, the airport is and the airlines, they work with us very well. I had a specific situation where a troop spent the evening at the USO, and he was on his way going down his flights. We were saying our goodbyes and good lucks. And about 15 minutes later, he comes back. He needs $50 extra because he missed his flight, and he had to reschedule a flight, though at that time they didn't tell him anything about an extra fee. So I called an airline supervisor. With some patience and time that the supervisor took on the phone with me asking some questions, we were able to get the fee waived, and the troop, needless to say, gave me a big hug, and of course we hugged, and he just said thank you so much, and was able to make his flight and get home before going off to war.
We just really give everything to them. They are kings here. Sometimes we are the last friendly face they see for months. We are the home away from home for the military. We are an airport-based center, which is somewhat unique. We don't have a fort or a base close by, but we are very supportive. Our volunteers are very supportive of our military. They are very crucial to the operation of the USO. They prepare the food. They operate the incoming call desk, and they welcome the young men as they come through, and certainly we couldn't operate the center without our volunteers. They're just awesome.
They can't believe what we've done for them, and we're turning around telling them it's because of what you do for us. But it's just the rewarding of hearing them say, I feel like I'm at home, or I feel like I'm at my grandma's house. And that is all the reward you need, just knowing that you have an opportunity to serve them.